From certain items you should never put on to patterns you should avoid, I have gathered 30 of Dress to Impress's most popular unwritten rules that you should never do. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Up first, we have begging for VIP, guys. Come on. Don't be a VIP beggar. I feel like we've all kind of been there, you know? We all want VIP, but at the same time, VIP is so expensive in Dress to Impress. But please, please, please do not ever beg for VIP, especially in a server where a lot of people do not have VIP. I feel like most of the time, the VIP beggars are in regular servers, and in regular servers, there are very few people that have VIP. I feel like people who have VIP either go to the VIP servers or they go to like pro servers or something like that. So please do not be begging for VIP in a regular server, because chances are the other people you are playing with don't have VIP either, and they want VIP too, so they're not gonna gift you VIP, guys. Let's be honest. It is very rare to get gifted VIP by begging. I actually put this to the test in one of my recent videos, so check that down below if you guys want to see how that went. But regardless, I would say this is one of the biggest unspoken rules in Dress to Impress. Do not beg for VIP. Please don't do it. It is not worth it. Trust me, you guys will get hated on by the rest of the server. Up next, we have the fur combo, guys. We all know it. We've all been there. This one, we have actually all been there, guys. So you joined Dress to Impress, probably your first couple games, you know, you're very new to Dress to Impress, and you just happen to find these 3 items laying around, and you think to yourself, wow, these 3 items just somehow go perfectly together. Yeah, well, you and everybody else, because we have all been there, guys. And the Dress to Impress fur combo has actually become an iconic statement, guys, I would say, at least. It represents new beginnings, it represents noobs, it represents new models. I don't know, guys. I would say it is pretty iconic. It is an uncanon event that everybody has to go through when playing Dress to Impress. But regardless, the only reason why this is an unspoken rule is because a lot of the newer models think that the fur combo is the best outfit combination they can come up with. So yeah, they choose to wear this. However, everybody else who has played Dress to Impress for a while now knows that this is just the fur combo, guys. The fur combo is iconic. It is funny. It is just a staple of Dress to Impress, especially when you add patterns to it. The fur combo can be any color, any pattern. As long as you have these 3 items, you are wearing the fur combo. The next unspoken rule would be teaming in Dress to Impress, guys. I think we've all done this as well. I do this with Snappy all the time, a little bit too much, not gonna lie. But teaming is basically when you are playing with one of your friends and you vote each other 5 stars. Regardless how good your outfit was, regardless of anything else, you vote everybody in the server 1 star, and you vote your friend or family or whoever you're playing with 5 stars. And not gonna lie, I feel like this is one of those like don't hate the player, hate the game type of thing, because that's just Dress to Impress. I feel like in general, people in Dress to Impress don't really vote fairly to begin with, so in all honesty, I feel like that's just kind of like a snowball effect. Teaming is very annoying, especially when the people's outfits are not that good. But at the end of the day, you know what can you do, guys? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Just get yourself a bestie to play with and vote each other 5 stars. And that brings me to my 4th unspoken rule of Dress to Impress. So I would say the average voting of Dress to Impress is 1 star for almost everybody. If the outfit is pretty good, like this girl, we'll give her 3 stars, but you will never ever give people 4 to 5 stars. I feel like this is a rule that I see a lot of people talk about, but not gonna lie, I don't really do this rule. I feel like I definitely vote people 4 or 5 stars if their outfit is really, really good. I don't try to vote anyone 1 star just because everyone's trying, guys. Everyone's just here playing Dress to Impress, and you don't know who might be like 8 years old, and you don't want to hurt people's feelings. So even if people's outfits are kind of mid, I will vote them 2 stars. But this girl's outfit is really good, so I'm gonna give her 4. This is an unspoken rule that a lot of people follow, but I personally do not follow it. Up next, we have the joined late. So these people, you know, will go into the runway with like skin tone only or like one piece of clothing item, and then they say they joined late, and somehow ironically they get on the podium. I don't know, guys. It's so funny because I literally said joined late and they said he'll win. You're gonna win. Exactly, guys. That just proves my point. This is literally an unspoken meme. People who join late and have an unfinished outfit somehow get on the podium and somehow beat everybody who has amazing outfits. I don't know, guys. It's an unspoken unspoken rule. Comment down below if this has happened to you. Up next, oh my goodness, is that a chicken? That is actually so good. How did they make that? What? That is really good. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyways, back to the video. Up next, we have Pose 28. And Pose 28 is an iconic meme of Dress to Impress. It is similar to the fur combo, you know, it reminds us of a place we once knew of Dress to Impress. I don't know, guys. Pose 28 is funny. If you guys have the troll pose pack, you can do extreme Pose 28, which just breaks your back. I don't know. It is funny. A lot of people think it is overused, but I just think it is hilarious, guys. You know, the new models use it, the top models use it. I feel like everybody in this world that plays Dress to Impress has used Pose 28. You can either use it as a funny statement, you can use it to annoy people, you can use it to just have your text show up in the runway. I don't know. Pose 28 is awesome, guys. Let's be honest. What are your guys' thoughts on Pose 28? Up next, we have the Lena and the Lana rivalry. So if you guys are not too familiar with Dress to Impress, you will see that there is a nail lady. And usually the nail lady does not look like this nail lady. The nail lady looks like this. However, they have been going back and forth for months now. 4 months. I'm talking since the Halloween update of last year, guys. Lena and Lana are enemies in a way, you know? They kind of fight over who gets to be nail lady, who doesn't. But at the end of the day, Lena, the one sitting in the desk right now, she is evil, guys. She is evil, guys, okay? We do not like Lena, we like Lana, or at least I do. Some people are weirdly team Lena, but whatever, guys. I respect whoever you go for. But at the end of the day, with this April Fool's update, Lana got taken away and now Lena is in here and she even crossed off Lana's name tag. So that is just a little unspoken rule of Dress to Impress, and it's kind of involving some lore. So there is a lot of nail tag lady arguments going on, and there's like Team Lana, Team Lena. I don't know. If you guys want more information on that, check out one of my other videos in my channel. But with the April Fool's update, the whole salon became Lena-fied for some reason. You know, she's in all the paintings. I don't like it. She creeps me out. And at the end of the day, she is evil and doesn't like Lana. Also, I can't get over this chicken, guys. How did they do this? Genuinely, this is so good. Oh my goodness. Up next, we have the Julia Pose cash grabbers. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you've probably seen someone do this around the map. They usually have their speed turned up all the way, Julia pose on, and collect all the cash. These people can mainly be found in free play mode, just grabbing all the cash. You know, guys, they are here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to get their bread and leave. Honestly, I respect these people. This is the first time I'm actually doing this full on, but you know what, guys? Like I said, don't hate the player, hate the game. If you guys are annoyed that these people are taking the cash, then you guys get on the Julia pose and start fighting for that cash. Cash can come so in handy, especially if there is an update coming out soon. So the closer we get to updates coming, the more of these people you will see, especially in free play mode or private servers. Up next, we have the people who glitch into VIP, guys. Unfortunately, I miscalculated and this was not VIP, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Sometimes people who don't have VIP will find their way to glitch on in here. And honestly, I found the best way to do this is in free play mode, you're gonna go outside the map through these doors. And then once you are here, you're gonna find a way. And then once you are on top of the map, you're gonna walk on the edge. Be careful, guys, because there is a lot of holes in here. You do not want to accidentally fall into the wrong part of the map, okay? But once you are here, you are going to go over there, and you can kind of use these windows to see where you are. So right now I am on top of the salon, so we are gonna go over here, and then once you see where the VIP section is, you are just gonna, you know, glitch on in there. Now this is another rule that I feel like maybe I think it is a lot more important than a lot of people do, but it is layering hairs. So I don't know, guys, there is something about people who just join Dress to Impress and then put on a hair like this, and then that's it. They call it a day, that's their hair. But in reality, I feel like if you layer just a little bit of more hair onto other hair, it makes it look so much better. I feel like if people are just using one hair, it kind of gives off noob vibes in a way, but the more hair you layer, the better it will look and the more unique of a hair you will have. So a lot of people use the same hair over and over again, but as you can see, by layering so much hair together, not a single person will ever have this hair in Dress to Impress, at least in the same server I'm in. So make sure that you are layering your hair, please, please, please. Like I said, the more you layer, the more unique it looks, and you just get different vibes based on the hair hair. So this is very important, guys. Please make sure to layer your hair. It's not a rule. I would say it's more of an unspoken thing that people do just naturally. It's like layering clothes, which brings me to my next thing. Layer your clothes, please. So the amount of times I've seen people just wear regular outfits like this is so annoying, guys, but we've all been there, so you cannot hate on them. Make sure you layer, work around, try to see what goes with what. You can layer certain stuff together, combine certain tops together, just get very unique with your outfit. I feel like the more unique you are with it, the better chances you have of getting onto the podium. See, this girl over here layered like 4 different shirts and it looks amazing. This girl over here, oh my goodness, this is the layering I am talking about. Look at the boots, the shoes, the tights, everything in this is layered and she looks amazing, guys. She looks so good. And here is another example. Just the tops themselves look so good layered together, and the hair too. She is wearing like 4 different types of hair. So make sure you are layering your stuff, not just your hair, but you are also layering your clothes as well. Here is another awesome example of a layering. This girl looks so good. Look at that top. That is so unique. I've never seen that before. The more you layer, the more unique of an outfit you get, which is what you want in Dress to Impress. That is the name of the game, Dress to Impress. You are not going to be impressing anyone with your basic outfits that are fully stock. Something that will help a lot with this is toggles. So make sure you get familiar with all the toggles for sure, because that can allow you to come up with super unique outfits that you didn't even know were possible. If you are fully just sticking to the regular items and using them how they come, you are not going to get far in Dress to Impress. So make sure you are exploring the toggles. You guys can go into free play mode. So make sure you get familiarized with these, because that can actually make or break your outfit. You can come up with some super cute tops that by looking at it from the outside, you didn't think really existed. Another thing is animated stuff. So in a lot of things, you can animate it, whether it is the wings, whether it is certain hairs, and you can also add particles. Particles is basically like little glitter in the sky around you. It is kind of like an aura that is shining off of you. You can see there's rainbow lights just coming out of my avatar. It is so cool. So if you have the opportunity to do that, please do that, because that is so good and it will make your outfit just that much better. Another cool thing you guys can do is save your outfit. So I have a lot of saved outfits here that I think are super cute, and you guys can kind of just have your own saved outfits. I kind of mainly just do this for videos, or if I come out with outfits that I really like, I will save it onto here. For example, I made this gorgeous pink outfit the other day in free play mode, and I was like, you know what, I have to save this, because if you save it, you will remember it forever. So yes, make sure to use the saved outfits, guys. And that brings me to my other point. If you have custom makeup, I need to do this because I only have a couple of saved makeup looks, and the bottom 3 are literally the same with just different mouths. But if you guys have custom makeup, make sure you save some iconic makeup looks. For example, the saved outfits, you can only use those in free play mode, but with the saved custom makeup looks, you can use that whenever. So if you are in a time crunch in a regular server, or even in a master server, you guys can have pre-made makeup looks made for certain themes or certain outfits, and they are lined up and ready to go. So it is just a quick little click and boom, you guys are done with your makeup. So make sure, if you find yourself always running out of time and you have custom makeup, please save a bunch of different types of makeup looks just to have, and you can always add on to them later on. Anyways, those are all the unspoken rules I have as of now for Dress to Impress. Comment down below if you guys know of any unspoken rules that I didn't mention in this video. Hopefully this helped you guys guide yourself a little better in Dress to Impress, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.